Hello everybody, my name is Kirankumar Menderkar and welcome to my channel 20 Years 20 Stories. On this channel I talk to you about some of my experiences throughout this career journey, what kind of mistakes I have made and what kind of lessons I have learned, and hopefully these lessons and stories will inspire you and motivate you in your professional journey and avoid some of the mistakes. Hopefully you have heard my first two stories. Thank you very much for all of your comments and encouragement. This is story number 3, wherein I share with you an experience about how not to deal with salary related concerns. Salary, of course, is a big word. Everybody gets emotional. Everybody gets hyper when we speak about this absolute salary issue, right? And here's one story which happened with me. About a couple of years into my professional journey, I had a colleague by name Sham. He was a very incompetent person, always trying to work on internet, always trying to do chatting with n number of people, not taking ownership of his work, not dealing with issues properly in a timely fashion, basically not a great team player, right? So one fine day when I was walking up to the printer, I find Sham's salary slip left there unattended, which used to happen at that point of time along, right? Now, what surprised me was Sham was earning about probably 15-20% more than what I was earning. And the injustice of the system that he was an incompetent person, not doing so great, but yet earning so much more than me, whom I consider myself as a very hardworking person, doing my best, helping out the team in many issues. But then he was the one who was getting more bonus, he was the one who was getting more pay. That injustice struck me. Now, how did I deal with this situation? I, of course, went to the HR manager and to my manager, complained to them. Now, probably the way I complained is the most wrong thing that I did. I went to them and I confronted them and I said, hey, how come this incompetent person is earning more than me? Which is not the right thing to do because it put them in a very bad spot. Probably Sham came from a better college, probably he came from a better company. Probably he could have been a biggest negotiator, which he did, and he got more money. He being incompetent in this current job was manager's problem, of course, but then it used to take a little bit of time to get rid of all those things and taken care of. But I put them both in a very bad spot. Now, probably they negotiated with me, they encouraged me to look at the brighter side, look at the opportunities that I was getting and how I could do better, and probably in another 6 months' time, they would make up the losses according to me, which I was getting and which I was having. So they did tell me, they did convince me. In about 6 months to a year, I quit that job and I went my own way, probably for many more reasons. Fast forward 20 years today, I have sent them LinkedIn invites, none of them have responded back, and probably this entire episode has left a very bad taste in their minds about me, right? Because they saw me as a very incompetent person, they saw me as a very immature person. I didn't know how to deal with this very simple salary issue. Now, I did a very wrong thing by putting them onto the spot. So please don't do it in case if you get into a similar situation. Now, how could I have handled this situation better? I could have gone back to them and I could have highlighted to them and said how I'm doing better, what additional responsibilities am I taking, how well I'm taking ownership of the current issues, and how is it benefiting the team. And probably by putting that story, I could have negotiated a better pay package. I understand everybody has responsibilities, families, house, car, anything, and we need better package. We can always negotiate it, but not in comparison with the other team person, but rather negotiating by telling how well we are doing and asking for that raise. And every manager will appreciate that conversation rather than the mistakes that I did. So please avoid them. Hopefully this story has helped you understand what kind of issues you can avoid. Thank you very much for listening to this story. In the next one, I plan to bring another story which is about how you can take ownership of the mistakes that you happen to do and how it helps you earn bonus points and makes your career brighter and better. Thank you very much for listening. Have a great day. Bye-bye.